So yesterday session, like we understood about the dictionaries, right? Dictionaries and the non-data type, right? Okay. So I completed all the data types related concepts, guys. So data types are very important interview point of view, and even to understand the concepts in PySpark, right? Like data types are very, very, very important, I can say. Okay. So from today onwards, like I'll try to cover the remaining topics at a high level, not in depth, but high level. I mean, high level means like you can be able to understand the code easily if you see others' code. Okay, so that much level of knowledge I can give you definitely. Okay, so the next concept is actually Python operators. This is also little important, not that like important, but you need to understand the concept actually. Okay. So in Python, we have different kinds of operators. Arithmetic operators are there, relational operators are there, logical operators, assignment operators, bitwise operators, membership operators, identity operators. So out of all these things, actually, mostly we use the logical operators. Relational operators also we use. Even arithmetic operators also we use. Assignment anyway, we every day we use that. And the membership operators, mostly used ones. These are mostly used ones, I can say. Okay. So these are very easy, not complex at all. At high level, the categories like this, guys. We have unary operators and binary operators. Unary operator is nothing but which is used on top of only one operand, only on one operand. So let's say x equal to -5. So minus is also an operator actually. Minus plus multiplication, all these are operators only. So this is applied on top of only one operand, right? So that is the reason why we call it as a unary operator. Okay. So binary operator is nothing but by is nothing but two. The operator is used between two operands, between two numbers, I can say, or two items, I can say. So then I can call it as a binary operator. This is the high level classification, I can say. Okay, different forms of operator. So in depth, if you try to understand, these are all the different classifications, I can say. Okay, let's try to understand one by one. Uh, Here, okay. So the first operators are arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operations. The operators which we use for arithmetic operations are called as arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are plus, minus, multiplication, division. This is also a division, but I'll tell you the difference. This is exponential, and this is the remainder. Okay. So this is also a bit important. We'll try to understand the interview questions related to this symbol as well. For that, I'm trying to explain all these things. Okay. Okay. So I don't need to explain this one programmatically here. You guys know it very well. Anyway, I'll try to open a new notebook here. Okay. Okay. Python 3. I'm just trying to open a new notebook here. Uh, So what I'm trying to say here is A equal to, let's say, 10 I'm taking here. So B equal to, let's say, 20 I'm taking here. So you can take operators like this. So C equal to A plus B I'm taking here. That's it. So this plus is called as an operator, arithmetic operator. Okay. So I'll try to write only one command. I'll try to play with all other arithmetic operators here. Okay. So I'm trying to print actually a C. Okay, so if I try to execute this one, you're getting output as 30 here because arithmetic operation is going between happening between these two operands. Okay, so you guys know like minus symbol also. Okay, I don't need to explain that one. Even multiplication also, I'll try to take like this. Okay, 200 we are getting. So let's say I'm taking here 3, b equal to 3 I'm taking here. Why I'm taking 3 is I wanted to explain about the division operator here. Okay, so let's take here A divided by B, and I wanted to print the value of C here and see what you're getting output here. So 3.3. This is what we are expecting actually. Okay, this is what the output we are expecting. And after that, okay, so we have one more symbol here. That is uh, two slashes are there here. One slash means like float division. That means whatever regular way you're getting it, that you will get it actually. So what if you use double slash here? Okay, so what is that output you're going to get? So that is what you need to understand here. So if I execute this one, you're getting 3. What is the difference between the one slash and two slashes here. Okay, so C equal to A divisible by B I'm taking here. I'm just trying to take D equal to D I'm taking here. A double slash, okay, sorry, double slash B I'm taking here. Now I wanted to print C comma B as well. Both sorry, C comma D as well. Both I'm trying to print here. Okay, let me execute this one. So 3.3333 I'm getting here and 3 we are getting here. So what did you observe here? What is the difference between these two? This is also one of the interview question.
Yeah, integer.
One is
Integer
integer,
value.
one is float.
So, oh yeah, exactly, exactly. So one is float division. That means you'll get decimal values as well. Another one is a integer division. Indirectly, after dividing that one, it is converting into integer format. That's it. Indirectly. Okay. So if you divide like 5 slash slash 2, 5 divisible by 2, you'll get 2 only. You will not get 2.5. Okay. So indirectly, it is converting into integer format. So we call it as a integer division. Okay. So next one is exponential. Uh, you guys know exponential meaning here. So I'm just taking out this D here. Now exponential we write like this, 2 stars. Single star means multiplication. 2 star means exponential here. Okay. A star star means 10 power 3. Okay. That's what you need to understand here. Output you're getting is
క్లాస్ క్యాన్సిల్ అయింది ఎందుకు చెప్పు? ఇట్ వాస్ క్యాన్సిల్ డ్యూ టు
Ashok, go on mute, please. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So A star star B means like A is actually 10, B is nothing but 3, 10 power 3. Okay. 10 power 3 is nothing but 10 cube is nothing but 1000. So we are getting output as 1000 here. Okay. I'm just trying to explain the meaning of each symbol here. That's it. I'm not explaining any core Python concepts here. Okay. Next one is percentile symbol. This is bit important entry point of view I'm talking here. This is just a reminder actually. If I try to execute this one, let's say 10 percentile sorry, only percentile I'm taking. 10 percentile B means, sorry, 10 percentile 3 means you're getting 1. So you'll get reminder actually here. When you divide that one, whatever the remainder you're getting, right, that remainder you'll get here. Okay. So 10 divided by 3 means you'll get remainder as 1 only, right? Because 3 times, like we can, 10 divided by 3, 3.33, you'll get remainder as 1 only here. Okay, so that's the reason why it is printing 1 here. That's it. So that is about the arithmetic operators. That's all. We are done with this one. Okay. So next one is actually relational operators. We use these operators as well in real time. Generally in the comparison, like we use this one. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or double equal to, or not equal to. Mostly we use these two. And sometimes based on your requirement, we use the other symbols as well here. Okay. So if I try to take like a less than greater than symbol here, you guys know what is the meaning of this one. So A is greater than B here. A is greater than B. No. Output what you'll get? True or false. So for relational operators, always you'll get output as either true or false. That's it. You cannot expect any other output except true or false. Okay. So I'm just taking here A less than B here. Output you're getting false here. Because 10 is 10 less than 3. 10 is not less than 3. Okay. So output you're getting is false here. Okay. So less than or equal to also same thing. You'll get similar output only. Now next one is equal to I'm taking here. If A equal to B, then we are trying to print that one here. See what you A equal to B? No. So if you take here 10 here, then you'll get output as 2 here. Otherwise, if you take any other number here, then out. See, always remember for comparing actually we have to use double equal to symbol only. Many people think that okay, A equal to B they'll take. A equal to B means that is assignment operator. That also we are going to discuss today. Single equal to is an assignment, double equal to is a comparison. Both are different actually. Assignment is different, comparison is different. Okay. So that is one thing, and not equal to also we can take like this exclamatory mark we can take equal to we can take here a not equal to b. So a not equal to b correct, right? So output you are getting is true. So that is about the, see, I'm explaining at the high level only. Even see, even if you wanted to understand in depth, nothing is there here. Nothing is there to understand here in depth. Okay. So once I explain the if conditions, right, then you'll understand the real importance of all these symbols. Okay, so conditions and loops, if I explain, then you'll understand. Okay, next, assignment operator. Third one is assignment operator. I told you already, single equal to, we always call it as a simple assignment. Okay, and we have other symbols as well here. You need to understand the other symbols as well. Sometimes in real time, we use these symbols as well. I'll tell you the meaning of that one, each and every symbol as well. Okay, so first one I'm trying to take here, equal to, one second, let me try to execute that. Okay. So what I'll try to take is, I'm just trying to take A here. Okay, I'm just taking out here. I'm just trying to print B here. So what you're trying to do, you're storing value 10 in A, and you're assigning that value to the B. You're assigning the value to the B. Now let me execute this one. The output of B is also 10 here. Simply assigning the value of A to the B. That's it. Okay, this is just an assignment operator. It's not a comparison. It's an assignment. Okay. So moving on to the next one, that is second one is plus equal to symbol we use actually. Okay, let me try to take one example here. Okay, so A equal to 10 I'm taking here. So A plus equal to, so what did I take here? So what I wanted to do is A equal to A plus 3 I wanted to write it, and I wanted to print the value of A here. So if you want to write like this, currently the value of A is actually 10. 10 plus 3, A will hold actually again 13. So that is what output you're going to get. 13 you're getting here. So instead of writing like this in a short form, how do we write this one? Simply take out this A and try to cut this. Okay. Try to cut this equal to symbol here. Equal to 3. That's it. A plus 3. A plus equal to 3. That's it. Short form we are writing here. That's it. The meaning of this one is A equal to A plus 3. That's the meaning of this one. This statement. Okay. Clear with my point?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. This is just a short form. That's it. Even you can take minus also here. A equal to, sorry, minus symbol, right? Yeah. A equal to A minus 3. A equal to 10 minus 3. So output you'll get as 7 here. Okay, even you can take division symbol as well. No problem actually. No problem at all. That means A equal to 10 divided by 3. What you will get output? 3.333. Okay, if you want, you can take a percentile symbol as well here. You will get remainder right here. So output you will get as 1 here. That's it. This is just to write in like short form. We use this particular symbol notation actually. That's it. Okay, so that is about assignment operator. Nothing more to understand about this one. Even sometimes we use we use these symbols as well. Okay. Uh, Next, this one we use regularly. This is just quite similar to your end operations, R operations in SQL. Okay. Uh, uh. So this AND we call it as a logical AND. This R we call it as a logical R. Not we call it as a logical not. Okay. So sometimes in the if condition, we need to check multiple conditions actually. Okay. If the table count greater than 0 and like something the table exists value equal to, or duplicate value should equal to 0. So if you want to check like that, let's say you're trying to check actually duplicate values in the table, and you're checking the count as well. If the count is greater than 0 and duplicate count equal to 0, then you want to do some operation on top of it. Or like if the duplicate is equal to 0, the condition is satisfying, then you wanted to stop the execution. So in such cases, actually, we use this AND operations or operations here. Okay, so let me try to take this one here. Same example only, whatever I've taken here. Let me go and execute here. So multiple conditions we are just checking here. That's it. Nothing complex here. Okay. So 5 greater than 7, true or false? True or false? Condition true or false? 5 greater than 7. 5 is greater than 7?
False.
False. False and 3 less than 5. Okay, this is false. What about this condition? 3 less than 5.
True.
3 is less than 5 only, right? Condition is true. So false and true. What will get? False is nothing but you consider 0, and is always consider multiplication. Okay, try to consider multiplication. 0 multiplied with 1. 0 multiplied with 1 means what you'll get?
0.
0. 0
Zero.
means false condition. Okay, that's what you're going to get here. See, output you're getting is false here. Always try to take AND as in multiplication operator. I mean, we see, logically that is not correct, but that is a shortcut way to to get the answer. So we have actually AND truth table is there. Based on that, we can talk about that one. So the truth table is generally like this. So 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. If you take like that, sorry, 0 0. So output what will true means what you will get output? True only.
True.
Only one. So 0 0 0. In all other cases, you'll get false only. Okay, so indirectly, this is a multiplication operator, actually. Indirectly, not directly. Logically, I'm talking here. Okay, so in that way, you can give the answer as false here. Okay, so if I make this condition also false here, let's say 5 less than 7, then what will you get answer?
1.
1.
True.
Okay, 1 means 1 multiplied
True.
with 1 here. Output, what will you get?
True.
True. So output is true. Okay, so this is about the AND. Now, what about R actually? What about R? If I take R, so R truth table is like this actually. Oh, sorry, it's 0 I've taken. R I'm taking here. So 5 greater than 7. R truth table is like this. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay. So 0 0 means indirectly R is nothing but a plus symbol here. 0 plus 0 0. Output all you will get false. If
Yeah.
the first condition is false, if the second condition is also false, the output is false. Okay, 0 plus 1, 1. If any one of the condition is true, the output will become true. If any one of the condition is true, then output will become true here. If both conditions are true, output become true. Okay, now based on this one, truth table, you tell me the answer for this one. 5 greater than 7 is true or false? True or false?
False.
False. False means indirect back and how it stores? 0.
Zero.
0 plus 3 less than 5. Condition true or false?
True.
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 So 0 plus 1.
True.
1. True.
1. That means true. True. True means output you'll get. Okay, let me
True.
erase this one.
True.
Just a second. Just a second. This is irritating me. Okay, that's okay, fine. So output, if I execute this one, see output you're getting as true here. Okay, you need to keep this truth table in mind so that you can able to answer it easily. Okay. Or I can take like this one also, less than symbol I'll take. And then what you'll get? Both conditions are true, right? Now what is the output? Output is true, obviously.
True.
True only. But because both are true only, right? Okay. So what I will take here is not of, I'll try to take like this. Not of. Not of 3 less than 5. 3 less than 5, you'll get output true or false?
True.
True. True means not of true means
False.
false. So you'll get output as false here. That's it. So if I take greater than 5 here, then 3 greater than 5. 3 is greater than 5, false. Not a false, true. So output is true here. That's it. So that is about logical and logical OR and the not. See, sometimes in the conditional expressions, we use these operators, guys. In the conditional expressions. So we may check, like I told you example also. If the duplicate count and the table count is greater than 0, then only you wanted to do something. Otherwise, stop the execution. Okay. So that is about the logical operators. So we have one special use case actually, short circuit evaluation. Let's say if I have expressions like this, let's say 10 expressions are there. So 2 less than 6 and 26 greater than 14 and 10 greater than 5 and 5 greater than 3, like that. Multiple expressions are there. Okay, let me try to talk about that one here. So sometimes you may get these kind of expressions in written test exams or something like that. So what I wanted to take here is, and 5 less than 3 I'm taking, and 1 greater than 2 I'm taking here. So what will happen in this case actually? So if I try to take like this, output you're getting as false. Why are we getting false here? So first we'll try to evaluate from first condition onwards. So 2 less than 6, condition true or false? Help me with the answer here, please. 2 less than 6. 2
True.
is less than 6, condition true, right?
Yes.
Condition true means it will actually in the when you use AND operator here, since the condition is true here, second condition it has to evaluate, because we are not sure second condition may become true, may become false. If the first condition itself is a false, then it doesn't need to evaluate the other conditions, right? Because in the AND operations, actually, if the first condition become false, 0 into anything is nothing but 0 only, right? Even if you have 100 conditions here, if the first condition itself has become false here, it doesn't need to evaluate the other conditions, because 0 into something is 0 only. Anyway, your output will become false only. So this we call it as a short circuit evaluation. If you are using series of logical ANDs like this, if any one of the condition become true or false here, then Python will not evaluate the other conditions. This is what we call it as a short circuit evaluation. Got my point here?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want, I can check this one here. So 2 less than 6 is true, right? 26 greater than 14. 26 greater than 14? Yes, condition is 2. Then it will
True.
evaluate the next condition. 5 less than 3.
False.
5 is less than 3? No, condition false. So it will evaluate up to this condition only. It will not go further from here, because this condition has become false. Irrespective of the other conditions, the condition will become false here. Okay, same thing. I'll try to take R condition here. Okay, R and R. Now tell me, what is the output you're expecting here? Again, true you're getting. Now why? 2 less than 6, condition true or false?
False.
False. That means 0. 0. See, it will check any one of the conditions becoming 1 or not, true or not. If any one of the condition becomes true, then it doesn't evaluate the other conditions. Because 1 plus anything, it will become 1 only, right? Here, true only, right? Are you getting my point? 1 plus anything, 1 plus is nothing but, like, if any one of the condition has become true, it doesn't need to evaluate the other conditions. It will come out and it will try to display directly output as true. So 2 less than 6 false here. It will go to the next condition. 26 is greater than 14. Yes, condition true. Then it will stop the execution here itself. It will not evaluate the other conditions, other expressions, I can say. Okay, clear?
Will this use in anywhere in the real time?
Yeah, we use multiple conditions, right? That's what I was trying to say. So if conditions, in the if conditions, we use that.
Okay.
Okay. So that is one thing. I don't need to explain much about this. Yeah, next. Membership operator. This is very important one. So recently also I used in one of the function actually here. Okay. Let me tell you the importance of this one. Let me erase this one before that. Membership. So the name itself is indicating that whether it is particular thing is present or not, member or not. Okay. So in the membership operators, we have two things actually, in and not in, that set. Only two things are there. Only two operators are there here. Okay. So let me show you one example here. So in the case of string actually, I'm trying to evaluate A is there in the apple or not. I'm trying to evaluate. I'm trying to check actually. Okay. A letter is there in apple. See, always remember, in operator works only on top of iterator object. Iterator object. Okay. String is iterable object. String is iterable object. I told you backend it stores the characters, sequence of collection of characters, right? String is nothing but a collection of characters or not. Backend it stores in the form of iterable object. That is the reason why A in apple I'm checking here. So if A in apple condition true, right? A is there, right? A character is there, right? Or APP also we can check it here. Okay, so I'll try to take here. That particular substring is there or not. It will try to check it here. That's it. Okay, so A in apple condition true or false? Condition true. Because A character is there in the apple string. Or I can take here APP also here. No problem. APP is there in the apple, right? Okay, so it will check like this. Okay, so recently I used in one of the conditional expression actually. If app in, okay, so I use like this. If app in application code. So my application code is let's say source one I'm taking. I don't want to like disclose the source here. Source one I'm taking here. So I have application code I'm trying to pass from the pipeline actually, that application code. If the source one is there in the application code, then I have to evaluate something. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, I wanted to do some other thing actually. Okay. So only for this particular source, I have to evaluate something. For other sources, I want to do some other thing actually. So for that, I use this one. So I'm just trying to check actually source one. I mean, A is a member of Apple or not. A is a member of Apple or not. That's what it is trying to check here. Okay. So Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So I can take not in also here. Not in Apple. Condition is false. APP is there, right, in the Apple. That's the reason why we are getting false here. That's it. So APP is a member of Apple or not. So similarly, we can check on other iterable objects as well. So in the list, actually, 3 in like list 1, 2, 3, condition true, because 3 is a member of this list, right? 3 is there, right? So output you'll get as 2 here. So even in the tuple also it is applicable. So 5 is a member of this tuple object. So we'll get actually output as 2. Even on the set also we can execute this. 10 in this set. Yes, condition become true. Dictionary keys also. Dictionary keys only. I told you, I've already told you yesterday this one. So name in in this keys. Yes, name is there. So you'll get output as yes here. So name in values. I, I told you by default in the dictionary, it will try to compare with the keys only. If at all, if you want to check directly this one values, we have to use that dictionary dot values. Okay, so items also you can check here. Items is nothing but actually key value pairs you'll get. So name comma John is there in this particular key value pair. Directly we will not get that one. So we have to use items actually, so that you will get output as true. Otherwise, false. Okay, range also we can take 5 in range of 1 to 10. Yes. So file object also, hello is there in this particular file or not. So if at all, if you want to search a particular keyword, whether it is there or not, we can use this one here. So in membership operator, only two things are there. One is in, second one is actually not in. That's it. Only two things are there. Okay. So anything that you wanted to understand here? Hmm. So next one. Next, identity operators. To be frank, in my experience, I never used this one. Um, Even identity operators also, we have only two things, that is and is not. What identity operator checks, it actually checks the memory location. If two objects memory location is same, then it will try to return true, or if both are different, memory location, right, like ID of that particular object. So if the memory locations are different, then it will return false. Okay. Mostly we don't use this one, but based on your use case, if you want to check that, you can check it. Okay. So I'll give you some examples here, not in depth. I'll not go in depth here. I'll just try to tell you. I told you already, in the case of integers, -5 to 256 numbers actually, back end it will try to maintain the same object. That is the reason why if A is B, if you try to write it actually, you'll get output as true actually. E is not result, you'll get as false. Okay, let me try to talk about that one here. Simple example I'll give you. I'll not go in depth about that. Okay, so A equal to 10 I'm taking here. Okay. B equal to also I'm taking 10 here. Both same number I'm taking. So what generally people think, here, it Python is going to create two different objects in the memory location in the backend. So if A is B means you'll get output as false. But here, -5 to 256 actually, you'll get the values are cached actually. That is the reason why it will try to store the values if the same values are, if two variables are having same value, it will try to create only one object. Okay. So let's say if I try to take same concept with 1000 here or 1024, something I'm taking here. Okay. Something 10024 I'm taking in both the objects. So what do you think here? So A is B means true or false you'll get. So you're getting false. See, previously also I used the same concept. Now also I'm using the same number I'm missing. But why are we getting false here? I told you, clearly mentioned here, in the case of integers, only -5 to 256, Python will cache it. That is the reason why it is going to create actually same object. So that's the reason why in the case of 100, you're getting true. In the case of 10024, you're getting false. Clear?
Okay.
At high level, you just need to understand only one thing. It compares only the memory location. If the memory locations are same of two different variables, it will return true, otherwise false. That's it. Indirectly, the moment I say backend, it is creating same memory location for two different variables means, what does it mean actually? It points the same object as long as the values are same, right? Correct or not? Sometimes this is operator is used to compare the content as well. Sometimes we use this is operator to compare the content as well, content of the variable as well. Okay. So just remember that one. We don't use this one that much, but if at all, if you want to go through like in depth, I can share this particular slide with you. You guys can go through it. Okay. Huh. So bitwise, we never ever use this one, to be frank. Okay. So this is generally we use it in scientific operations, not in the regular operations actually. Not, but in PySpark, we use this one. Only this particular symbol we use mostly in PySpark. And R symbol. This is purpose is little different, not this one. So if at all, if you want to perform bit level operations, let's say I'm trying to perform bitwise AND operation between these two numbers. Okay. Backend it converts this decimal 10 in the binary format like this, 11 in the binary format like this, and it will try to do bitwise operation 0 and 1. 0 into 1 is 0, 1 into 1 is 1, 0 into 0 is 0, 1 into 1 is 1. All zeros you'll get here. So output you'll get as 10. There is no meaning for this one. Logically, there is no meaning, but indirectly, what I'm trying to say is backend it performs actually logical bitwise operation between two numbers. That's it. That is what I can say. That's it. We don't use it actually regularly in our use cases, but if at all, if you're doing any scientific calculations and all, you can go ahead and use this one. That's it. Clear? I'm not discussing this one much. I'm skipping this one for now. Is that okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay, sure.
So last but one topic, precedence. Mostly we use parentheses if we have multiple conditions. Okay. Let's say if condition 1, condition 2 means condition 1 and condition 2 and condition 3 or condition 3, condition 4 like that. Mostly we use parentheses. So the first preference always goes to the parenthesis symbol, and next preference it follows like this actually. Exponential, unary, minus, bitwise complement, all these things. Just for knowledge purpose, I kept like this. I mean, in real time, we can easily evaluate this operator precedence easily. So every condition we try to put within open brackets actually, that is parentheses actually, so that it's easy to understand the output actually. Okay, so uh, we are good with that one as well. So this one is very, very, very important one. Last one I can say in operators, which is very, very important one. We use it regularly in our use cases. Okay, in our coding actually. Recently also I used in one of the expression. Okay. Indirectly, this is related to if condition. But anyway, in the if condition also, I'm going to talk about this one. But at high level, I'll try to talk about this one here. We write expression like this. Value if true. This is only one thing, guys. Okay. Value if true. If condition will write here. Okay. Else, value if false. If condition becomes true, then try to return this. If the condition is false, return this. That's what the meaning of this one. Okay. If condition, we are writing in a single line here. That's it. Short form. Generally, if at all, if you want to write the if condition, you have to write it in multiple lines actually. Okay, instead of writing it in multiple lines, if at all, if you want to write in a shorthand format, then you can write like this. This one we call it as a ternary operator in Python. Okay, let me tell you one example. See here, one good example is there here. So status equal to adult if age is greater than or equal to 18, else minor. That's it. See how simple is this condition? If at all, if you want to write the same condition in normal, regular if condition, else condition here, how do we write that one? Okay, let me take a new cell here. Now tell me, how do we write this one here? Anyway, I'm going to discuss about the if conditions and all. That is my next topic actually. But with your knowledge, you try to tell me. If
If
age greater than or equal to 18,
18, then
colon we need to take here. Hit enter here. What we need to take here? Print print adult within double quotes. I'm just trying to take here adult. That's it. Okay. Else condition I'm taking here. Okay, it has to start here. Else colon and hit enter. Print of minor here. That's it. Okay. Instead of writing in multiple lines here, they've given a short form of this if condition here. That is what we are trying to understand. That's it. Age is okay. Age variable we need to take here. Now age equal to 10 I'm taking here. So it will print actually minor. That's it. So now this is easy or this is easy. Now if I execute this one, see here also we are getting output as minor only.
We are not passing a variable anywhere, right, in the 35 statement?
I created the variable here, right? Still the variable scope is there in this cell also, right? Because
Okay.
after I executed this particular cell, I executed this cell.
Okay.
So it has a understanding in between the cells also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, the scope is session actually. The scope is
Okay.
not cell. The scope is session. Got my point?
Yeah, good to know.
See, that is the reason why Jupyter Notebook is the best one, right? Even in the Databricks also, even in the Azure Databricks also, we get similar kind of UI. So we create one function here and we call that function in the other cell. Definitely the scope will be there. Okay. Yeah, so that is about that. What else? Yeah, that's it. We are done with the, sorry, we're done with the operators. One more example if you want to take here. Positive number, negative number, if you want to check that one. Even nested ternary operator also we can use, guys. Sometimes we may get requirement to check this one as well. If at all, if you want to check whether given number is a positive number or negative number, positive if number is greater than 0, else negative if number less than 0, negative if number less than 0, else 0. So in the else condition, it will try to evaluate this entire condition actually again. Okay. So again, this entire condition will be evaluated. Based on that, output will be displayed here. So I wanted to check actually whether the given number is 0 or positive or negative. All three conditions I wanted to check actually. If you want to write the same thing in if condition, you'll get to 5 to 6 lines again. Without writing that 5 to 6 lines, we can write it in a short form like this. That is the beauty with this ternary operator. Cool. Yeah, so we are done with the operators. We are moving on to the next very important topic, that is conditions and conditional Python conditional statements and the loops as well. I'm going to discuss here. Okay, which is very, very important and regularly used one actually. So I'll try my level best to explain these concepts very well. Okay, please try to focus on this one. It's very easy only, plain English language only, nothing difficult to understand here. Very, very, very easy. Even 10th class student also can easily write can understand all these concepts. Okay. Okay, moving on. Before I move on to this one, any question so far? Are we good until now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. So we have, okay, so before I go ahead and explain this one, so we have if condition statements are there, guys. In the conditional statements, actually, only we have if condition. No other thing is there. Okay, in the loops, actually, we have two different types of loops are there. One is actually while loop and second one is for loop. That's it. If you understand about these three, that's it. You are done with this one. Conditional statements. Okay, if condition, if coming to conditional statements, we have only if condition, and coming to loops, we have while loop and the for loop is there. We have other one is also there. I'll try to talk about that one a bit later. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about that. Okay. The first one is conditional statements. I'm talking here. We have different forms of statement is there. These are not different different kinds of variations here. These are different forms of if statement. Okay, we can write simple if statement. We can write if else statement as well. If combination with else, if else combination. We can write if elif else combination as well. Okay, or match combination as well. This match is actually they introduced after Python 3.10. Okay. I have never used, to be frank, in any of the real-time use cases. But if at all, if you want to understand this one, you can Google it and try to. I'll try to give the use case. I mean, example as well on top of this one. Okay. So first, I'll move on to the simple if statement here. We will try to understand with the coding example, and after we understand if statement completely, I'll try to talk about some of the interview questions here. Okay. So this is if statement. This is very simple. We'll write only if statement here. If condition is true, okay, then do some activity. Okay, so if condition and whatever the statements that you want to do execute, if the condition becomes true, then that statement you have to write within this if condition. Okay, guys. Uh, Unlike in other languages, we don't have these curly brackets for indicating that this loop is actually, this condition is actually starting from here to here. We don't have that curly brackets concept here. So instead of that, Python is actually following the indentation. Okay, after if condition, whatever indentation, okay, we have to follow the indentation here. Two indentation is nothing but two spaces or tab space. Okay, whatever you're writing after these two spaces, that will become the if the condition become true, it will try to execute all those statements. You can write hundreds of statements within if condition. Nobody will stop you. Nobody will object you. Okay. If the load type equal to full load, then do some activity. Okay, then truncate the table and try to load it again from the source file. If the load type equal to incremental load, then perform SCD1 operation. I mean, I'm just trying to discuss about the here real-time examples. If the table count, if source table count is greater than 0, then load that data into target table. If the source count is equal to count is 0, then don't load any data into the target table. So such kind of like evaluations we perform in real time. So simple condition, if at all, if you want to check, we use this one. That's it. Okay. So one very good example that I've written here is this one. I mean, we'll talk about the other examples as well. Don't worry. Okay. So x equal to 10 I'm taking here. If x greater than 5, I'm just trying to evaluate the condition here. Okay. X greater than 5. 10 is greater than 5. Yes. 10 is greater than 5. Condition is true. If the condition is true, it will try to execute statements, whatever it is there inside the if condition. So let me try to execute this one and see what is happening here. The output is printing. This print statement actually is getting executed here. We're getting output. See, if you don't use this indentation, if you don't follow that indentation, let's say if I'm trying to write here, it doesn't understand whether you're executing this statement under this if condition or executing it separately. Okay, since you're not writing anything, see, it understands that it is a separate statement. This if condition is separate, this print statement is separate. Since you're not writing anything, if the condition is satisfying, you're not telling to Python what statements it has to execute. Since you're not telling that one here, it will throw error. Boss, please try to mention something in the if condition or try to follow the indentation. If you by mistake, if you have did not follow the indentation, please follow that indentation. So simply you can press the tab button on your keyboard. It will automatically adjust that. Or if I write like this, okay. So if at all, if you want to follow the indentation for multiple lines, select that line, control right square bracket symbol in your keyboard. See, you're getting indentation directly. Okay, sometimes in real time, right? We need to evaluate multiple conditions. Based on that, we need to adjust the following statements. Actually, in that case, we use this shortcut. Okay. Okay.
What is the shortcut one? Can you tell me?
Control right square brackets key. Hold the
Okay.
control key. Hold the control key and right square bracket symbol. Above the enter. just above the enter.
Okay.
Okay. So just execute this one. See, it is following indentation here, and it is executing it properly. Okay, so Shiva, what if still I wanted to execute something here? See, we have one like this one keyword called pass. Sometimes we use this one also in real time. Okay, if the condition becomes true, okay, you don't want to do anything. Simply pass. That's it. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. You write whatever logic you wanted to execute that in else condition. I mean, if not this, then something should be there, right? So that we write it, that logic we write it in else condition. Okay. I'll tell you one example here. If load type equal to full load, then truncate the table. Else pass. Make sense? In the incremental load, we truncate the table?
No.
Do we truncate the table? No, right? So that's
No.
what I'm trying to explain here. If the load type equal to full load, just truncate the table and load it again. If the load type equal to incremental, don't do that. Perform SCD1 or SCD type 1 or SCD type 2 operation. That's it. Okay. Okay. See, I'm talking about the else condition also here, but since we did not get into that one, you try to understand only the simple if conditions here. If you don't want to do any activity, simply write pass command here. That's it. Pass means nothing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Even if the condition become false here, x less than 5, okay, still it will execute x greater than 5 here. See, it is executing that. I'm executing this line. Still it is showing the same thing. See? Clear? Okay, so moving on to the next one. If you want to know, like, understand this concept with the flow chart, you can just go through this. So it will try to evaluate this expression. If the condition is true, then body of the if condition will be executed. If it is false, just below statements it will try to execute. Okay, so some people may ask, hey, Shiva, let's say I don't have pass condition here. So if I'm just pressing tab here, okay, so if I write like this, okay, program execution completed. This is what I wanted to write it. So will this line get executed? See, I'm just writing this line in this level, if condition level. Now tell me what will happen here. This line will get executed or not? So this line comes under if conditions statement.
No. No.
Yes or no? See, irrespective of this conditional evaluation, this next line will be executed. See, I told you whatever you're writing within that if condition, only those statements will be executed if the condition becomes true. Let's say if I'm keeping here x greater than 5, or still you can put the same thing and you try to change the value here. Let's say 2 here. 2 is less than 5, condition true. It will execute this one and it will come out of that if condition and it will try to execute this line. Because the condition is evaluated to true and statements of the if conditions are already executed. After that, the cursor will come out and execute the following lines.
You mean two print statements will display now if you execute that?
Yes, in this case, two print statements will be executed here. X greater than 5 and program execution is completed. Both are executed here. This is independent of the if condition. That's what I wanted to say here. Last line is independent of the if condition. Do not think that once the condition becomes true or it becomes false, the following lines will not be executed. Do not think that. Whatever it is there after, sorry, whatever it is there after if condition, the following lines will be executed definitely. Okay. Okay. So moving on to the next one. Okay. So you have else statement also. Else is also one of the keyword here, I can say. You have else statement also. If at all, if you want to do some activity once the condition is become true, then you can write the block of statements here under if condition. Or I mean, if you want to do some other thing, you can write that statements within the else block. And after that, after if else also, you can write the other statements. Okay. So let me tell you this example. This one. Now tell me what happens here. So same statement, I'll try to write it here as well. I'll just give some gap here. Now tell me what happens here. If the condition is x equal to 3 here, condition is evaluated true or false?
False.
False.
False, right? False means will it execute the if condition statements?
No.
No,
No,
it will go to
else.
Yes.
Else what?
else condition. In else, we don't have any condition. Else directly it will execute the statements. If it is false, directly it will come to the cursor will directly come to the else statements. So in this case, actually, it will try to execute this line. And what about this line?
It will execute
Will
both.
execute.
Both. Yes, exactly. Okay. See, both are executing. Okay. Now I'll try to give 7 here. Now tell me which lines get executed here.
First and third.
If
Condition is evaluated to true or false?
true.
Condition is true, and it will execute the following statements. If condition following statements, I can say. So that means this will get executed. See, just for understanding, flow understanding, I'm just writing the print command. In real time, we don't write simple print statements. We write a very big logic here. Okay, try to understand that. Just for understanding the flow, we are just writing the print statements here. I'm demonstrating with the print statements here. Okay, now let's execute this. X greater than 5 got executed here, and it did not go to the else condition, so it had executed the last statement as well. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Next, what if you have multiple multiple conditions? What if you have multiple conditions? Then we can write elif. Else if combination is nothing but elif. Okay, we can write like this also. If the condition, we have to write it so that if the condition is become true, it will try to execute the if conditional statements. Elif, and we have to write the condition. We have to write the condition. If this condition is not true, then it will come to the second condition. If the condition is true, it will stop here only. Okay. If the condition is not true, then it will come to the second condition. It will try to execute its following statements. If this is also not satisfying, so you can write any number of elif conditions, guys. Any number of elif conditions. Okay. And last, you can mention else condition. Okay. If all these conditions are not satisfying here, then it will try to, it will go directly to the else condition. And after that, the other statements will get executed here. That's what I've written here. Short, elif is nothing but is short for else if. Else, if it is coming to the else, again, if it is checking the condition here. So short form, we are calling it as elif. If the first condition is false, then it checks the next elif condition. If the first condition is true, then it will not check that one. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you one example so that you'll understand. Same example I'm just trying to take here. copy this and see. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Huh. So same statement I'm taking here. Now tell me what happens here in this case. Which
Last
lines
line,
will be printed here?
third and fourth prints.
Third and fourth. That means fifth line and the ninth line, right?
I mean seventh and ninth.
7 and 9.
7 and 9, huh?
No. It's a fifth or ninth issue.
Fifth and ninth, right?
Yeah.
10, right? I've taken 10 there. It's not 0, right?
Oh,
10.
okay.
10 is greater than 5, right? Condition is
Yeah.
satisfying, right? See, first it will come to this condition. 10 is greater than 15. Condition false, so it will not execute its following statements. Now, elif, it will come to elif now. Since condition become false here, it will come to the second condition. If it is true here itself, it will not come to this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 10 greater than 5. 10 greater than 5 condition is evaluated to true.
Satisfied. Yeah.
Satisfied. So it executes its block of statements. So it will execute this one, and it will not go to the else condition anyway. And it will, as it is, it will execute its following statements. Okay, clear?
Yes, sure.
Now, what if I take 0 here?
Oh, 7 and 9 issue.
7 and 9, yes, exactly. Okay, now let me test it here. See, 7 and 9. X is less than 5. X is 5 or less. Execution is completed. Okay. So what if I take here 7? Sorry. 20 if I take here, then
3 and 9.
3 and 9.
3 and
Exactly. That's it. Okay. X is greater than 15 and program execution is completed. See, my point is here, it will come out of this if condition and it will try to execute the following statements also. That's what I wanted to prove here every time, in every scenario. Okay. So that is it about the else if statements. This is one thing I wanted to have written here. If at all, if you want to write multiple elif conditions, right? You can write it happily like this: n equal to 0, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, invalid number, something like that. If at all, if you want to take that one, you can take it and play with that. Okay. Next, nested if conditions also we can write, guys. Nested if condition is nothing but if condition inside an if condition. Sometimes in real time, you may get a situation to write this kind of coding as well. Okay. I cannot tell you. Okay, tomorrow I'll check my real time code and tell you where did I write this nested if condition, and I'll try to talk about that one. Okay, so if that is the case, you can syntax will not change. Same thing only, but inside this one we'll write like this: if x equal to 20. Okay, so I wanted to tell you this example here. Okay, so I wanted to write it on my own. Now tell me what I wanted to test here is I wanted to check whether a given number is a 0 or positive number or negative number. That's my requirement. If that is my requirement, how do you write it with nested if statement? Come on, start. So I have to prompt that. I have to pass that value every time. Okay. So if at all, if you want to prompt that value, if you want to take that value from the keyboard, then what is that statement I've told you yesterday?
Input.
Input, right? Input. Okay. So first you try to store that value in some variable. Okay. Input of enter some number within double quotes. You try to write it here. Enter some value, something like that. This is just a print command, I can say. Okay. So enter some value. I'm just giving some space here. So input function always returns string data type. So in order to convert that into integer, I'm just using the type conversion here, int of that entire thing actually. So that if I try to execute this one, it started prompting this value. Now if I give 10 here, so if you want to, hit enter here, that's it. So since you're not doing anything, it's not giving anything. So print of A, if you want to print that one, you can print that. So let me execute this one. I'm just printing 10 here. See, output is 10 here. Okay. Now, input always expects enter, guys, actually. When you see, we never ever use this one in real time. We never ever use this. Only for understanding purpose, I'm just trying to tell you. We never ever enter the values from the keyboard in real time. Okay, but just for understanding purpose, I'm just trying to tell you this concept. Okay. Now tell me, I'm taking this input from the keyboard. Now I have to evaluate whether the given number is 0 or positive number or negative number. That's my requirement. Now come on, help me. Come on, you guys tell me in your own words. That's it. If A equal to 0, colon, print of, so what you can write? F double quotes, given number or A is like, okay, given number is 0, something I'm trying to write like this. Okay. Now, I wanted to check the other conditions as well, right? Next, how do you write it?
Else,
Elif
or
also we can write, but nested if I wanted to write it actually.
again, if A equals to
Again, if
greater than 0,
So in that case, A equal to 0 means then a given number is 0, it will stop there itself. So if A is not equal to 0, that means if you're entering some positive value, let's say 10, then we have to display it as a given number is a positive value. Okay. Now again, I'm trying to take if condition here. If
A greater than
A
0,
greater than 0, then colon,
print A is a
print of
positive.
given number is positive number. Okay, something. I'm writing like this. Given number is positive. Given number is positive. Sorry, positive number. Something I'm writing. You can write anything, whatever you want. Now, next.
Else negative number.
Else negative number. Yes, exactly. Okay. Else negative. If at all, if you want to write the same logic with the elif also, that is also fine. Logic is up to you guys. Nobody will object you actually. Logic is up to you. Okay. So given number is negative number. That's it. You're done. You're done. Now try to exit. See, inside if condition, again, I'm writing one more if condition here. Once this condition is evaluated, it will try to execute its following statements. Inside that one, I'm just asking my Python to take the decision based on the input. Okay. Now let me try to execute this one. So I'm passing 10 here. Now what will happen? Which line will get executed here? Oh, why it is not taking here? Enter some value 10. It did not execute anything. Why?
You have to close the brackets, right? Not required anything.
Where?
For second if we have, for second if statement, we have given yes, else. For first if statement, we no need to give anything. I'm just checking.
This condition you're saying.
Usually
Oh,
if you
why?
give if statement,
Okay.
we have to go to else, right?
If A equal to 10 equal to 0, condition true, false, right? Oh, sorry. We are not supposed to write like this. If A equal to 0, condition is true, then only it will get into the loop, right? Condition, right? Then only it
Yeah.
will exist. See, since we are entering 10 here, it's not getting into this, it's not executing its statement, right? Okay, now what I will do is, if A is greater than 0, okay, A is greater than 0, then I'll try to write it here. The number is positive number here. Okay, Control X. I'll just try to write like this. Okay, I'll just try to interchange the statement. That's it. I'll not change the logic. I'll just interchange the statements here. So A is greater than 0, given number is positive number, or if A is less than 0, then given number is actually a negative number. Oh, sorry, negative number. I'll just try to write it like this. Logic is your wish, guys. Anyway, you can write it. Else condition, I'm just trying to write like this. That's it. In this case, actually, negative numbers will not get satisfied, right? Okay, we'll play with the positive numbers only. 10 here. Now see, number is positive. Given number is 0 also, it is satisfied. Huh? Why? Why did it satisfy 0 also? Hey, this is simple logic. Why are we struggling? A is greater than 0, 10 is greater than 0, condition is satisfied, given number is positive. Oh, given number is positive number. Yeah, absolutely correct. And it will execute. Okay. It is checking this one as well, right? Okay, it will come to this one. Since this condition is not satisfying, it is going to this one. Okay, that is the reason it is printing 0 as well. Okay, let me try to take my example only directly here. Okay, I'll just check here. How do we write? Okay, now see here the logic. If n greater than 0, in the else statement, I'm just writing here if condition again here. Okay, if n greater than 0, I'm just trying to write it as a positive number. Else, if n less than 0, I'm just trying to write it as a negative number. Else, 0.
Yeah,
Simple.
that's what I asked to show. One else is missing in our earlier condition.
Yeah.
We have
One else
used.
was missing actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry. I was a little confused with that. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Now, if I try to execute this one, let's say I'm giving 10 here. So 10 is positive. Program execution is completed. Both statements got executed. This one and the last statement as well. Because this statement is nowhere related with this if condition, right? So it got executed as is. So if you take some negative value, let's say minus 2 I'm taking here, it's a negative value. Okay. Program execution also completed here. Okay. Yeah. So this is about the nested if condition. I think multiple conditions also we can check within the if condition. See, so far I've explained about only one condition checking, right? Even multiple conditions. If you're writing multiple expressions here, multiple conditions or multiple expressions, you need to use the logical operators, definitely. Either and or combination also you can use, no problem. And or combination also we can use. Even not
In
also we can use sometimes.
in we can use it.
In also we can use. See, any expression which returns true or false can be used.
Okay.
Any expression which can return true or false. Okay. Yeah, so this is also good. If else with R condition. So this is first condition, R with second condition I'm writing here. So it will try to execute as per the condition evaluation. Okay. If any one of the condition is satisfied, it will go ahead and execute this one. Otherwise, it will execute the other condition. Okay, I'm not executing this one. You guys know that. Not also we can use here. I told you already. Instead of and or we can use not also. Okay, but only one condition we use, or series of conditions within brackets we can use. On outer side we can use not condition on here. That's it. Okay. Next. Ternary operator I've already explained. This is just short form of the if condition. If at all, if you want to write a simple if statement in a single line, you can write it actually. Okay, so we write this one like many times. We use this statement many times, guys. Many times. And the past statement also I've already explained. If you don't want to do in the if statement or in the else statement or elif statement, then you can simply write actually pass here. Simply write the pass. Pass doesn't do anything, guys. Doesn't do anything. No output. You will not get anything if the condition is satisfied. Okay. Even you can use in operator as well. I told you already, anything which is returning true or false, in actually returns either true or false based on the condition. Okay. So since if the condition is true, then it will execute the following statements. Otherwise, no. Okay. So I told you, right? Match is one of the is also one of the conditional statement actually, which got introduced in Python 3.10, 3.10. This is quite similar to switch condition in C language. Okay. I told you, right? We can write the multiple if conditions. If condition true, again if condition true, again if condition true, like that, right? Instead of writing like that, actually, we can write like this. Let's say status 404 match status. If it is if this is satisfying, right, it will try to execute this. If this is satisfying, this one, sorry, match status case 200. Cases we write it actually. Case 200 if it is matching. If it is 200, it will try to execute this one. If the case is 404, it will try to execute this one. If, case is nothing but this value I'm talking here. Okay, let me try to execute the same thing here so that you'll understand. So the advantage of this one is actually execution time. Okay, it will directly match. It will not evaluate the multiple conditions here. It will directly go to that statement and evaluate, execute that. That is an advantage. Okay, let's say I'm just trying to give here 200 here. What it will do is it will match status, case, multiple cases we can write here. Case, if it is matching with 200, it will print success. If this variable is matching with 404, it will try to print this one. If this is not default condition, if this is not matching with 200 or 404, default condition is this one. Okay, so let's say status, spell mistake, match status, invalid syntax. Did I write something wrong here? 1 second. Match value, case pattern 1. Match value, that's what I'm writing. Case pattern 1, action this one. This is correct only, right? Okay, let me try to give to the ChatGPT and ask it to correct.
Match and case both are keywords, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm using actually Python 3.8, guys. That's the reason why it is not executing that. I got it now. So match is actually introduced after 3.10. Okay. So it's not printing that. Because of that, it's not working. Okay. Please correct the above code. Okay. Now see, it will give the same thing actually. Same thing it is giving. Code wise, no issue. But the problem is actually I'm using Python 3.8. I'll prove that one.
No, there are given statement as well in the here you can see.
Sorry?
Use Python 3.10.
Yeah,
After
see, they are clearly saying make sure you're using the 3.10 or later versions. That is the reason it is printing actually like that. It's giving error like that. So Anaconda. So let me show you my Python version here. I'm just typing here Python. Now see, I'm using Python 3.8, 3.8.5. That is the reason why it was throwing error here. I was just wondering why it is throwing error because the program is correct actually.
so it's like a match is nothing but the if case statement in normal language.
Indirectly. But the advantage of this one is actually it in the if elif statements or multiple if statements, if you write in a program, it has to evaluate every time, right? So in this case, it doesn't need to evaluate. If this number is matching directly with that pattern, it will directly come to this case and it will try to execute its statements. Okay. Series of matching will not happen here. Chaining of matching will not happen here. But in the case of if we have that chaining, right? So we don't have such concept here. That's
Switch
it.
na? Is it something similar to switch?
Yeah, switch in C language, correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that is about conditional statements, guys. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about the for loop and the while loop and with some interview questions. Okay. Yeah. So that's all for today. Anything that you wanted to discuss?
Perplexity you showed me, right? What is it? Is it ChatGPT version?
Perplexity. It is also kind of ChatGPT only, but it is this company belongs to Indian guy, Chennai.
Oh, acha.
Mm.
Perplexity memo vadacha free na?
Yeah, you can use
Record stuff.
similar
Yesterday
to
my
ChatGPT.
client
It is now it is
my
competitive
client
to the
saw me
Google.
using pen. Annad ventane don't use Chinese versions of it.
Yeah. So the CEO of the co-founder of this company is Srinivas Arvind Srinivasan. Yeah.
Which company is
IIT.
this?
Perplexity only. Company name itself is a Perplexity.
Okay, good man.
Mm.
Good to
So
know.
it is located in America, California, I guess. So he started this company. You can find
Shortly,
him
we're
in
going to see
the.
something with your name.
We have to start it. Okay, let me stop recording this session.